So, Drew, you found a show that you fell in love with recently. It's two ladies that we really enjoy a lot. Emily Ratajkowski, Emrata, and of course, Julia Fox. One of my favorites. And so I know everyone here really enjoys Vocal Fry. You're going to get your fill with this podcast.
And a few likes.
There might be a few likes involved as well. Drew, where do you want to start with this one?
Okay, you don't want to start with the long cut Mark did?
I can do that.
All right, can I set that up, please? Because
Of
I had to painfully go through this show, and about 21 minutes into it, I would go, wow, they both have a crutch word, and it's the same crutch word. And I want to see if you guys can figure it out, too. Like, you really, have to pay really, close attention, to see if you can figure it out. But, when I went through it, I think the episode's 57 minutes.
Yeah.
When I pulled them all, 9.5 minutes. And so I'm like, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through 9.5 minutes of that bullshit. But, so it's only about 2 minutes. See if you can figure out what it is.
It's I feel like the TikTok has been demanding the collab. I feel like people are so excited for your book that puts it's really hard for me to write now because I'm I know that it could be published. And when I was writing the book, I tricked myself into thinking that it wasn't going to be published. Right. And that's how I was able to write it. You're hustling and you're just unapologetic hustling. I feel like you've been that way since you were a kid. I got there and I was I've done all of these things. I'm not interested in this. And and did a year there and was wait, what? I'm going to be in so much debt.
I know. I did some fucked up things.
Also, you can always 14.
Now I would just do a totally different approach. I would just do what I want to do.
Gotta fucking survive. I need to get some more skills.
I just feel there's really a shortage of teachers. I just think it would be so cool to create a little pod of kids. Someone coming out and being that's not what happened. I'm wait, what was I just thinking about for an hour?
I have this memory of you wearing a condom.
I couldn't change even if I tried. I
feel you've had eras and I'm
if I have a day off, it'll be I have 3 hours, stigmatized as the problem child. I literally can't even answer the phone. And so it's and I was oh wait, this is such a scam. If I'm in survival mode, exactly, I came.
I was what am I even doing this for?
Whatever, that's great.
So right?
I know. This is impossible. Cause
reincarnation.
I'm
I was working on it. I'd die.
And then
this is so weird.
I was
now it's funny again.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
So what's the crutch word? Do you want another 7.5 minutes of that? Because I watched all of it.
I feel the segment's over.
Yeah.
That was the entire show.
That was supposed to be the last one. I didn't know it was going to
Drew jumped the gun on that one, but it was fantastic. Well done, Mark.
Labor of love.
It was, yeah.
Well, you want to find out how they met? Because that's always important.
It's always important when you see two vapid celebrities get together.
So people don't know this, but we've known each other for a while.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I remember Josh and Benny Safdie talking about you to me. And then I followed you on Instagram and I have this memory of you wearing a condom costume for Halloween, being a condom and looking fire, and me DMing you and you being you already know, girl. And I was I can't wait to be this girl's friend.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
But you haven't changed at all, which a lot of people I think don't even.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I couldn't change even if I tried. I'm just this way.
Oh. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Do you remember how we met?
Was it at a fecal alcohol syndrome eyebrow party?
That's actually embarrassing. I didn't want to admit that. But yes.
Yeah, I make an eyebrow around my eyes.
Fortunately, both of them are new moms, too. And,
no.
And with motherhood comes complete retardation, as we'll see.
I literally will put a thought down in my head and it's gone when I go back for it. I'm wait, what was I just thinking about for an hour?
It's gotten better for me, but the
about her
first
baby.
year afterward, I was so, I thought I was just going to be stupid forever.
You are.
Yeah, the irony is lost on these two. Can you believe it? I was dumb. Yeah. I believe it.
There's no point in making the joke at the end of that one. Oh, my God.
Right. We get it.
It's really tough being a single mom. Come on, cut them some slack, guys.
It is,
Come
yeah.
on.
Somehow, all vocabulary disappears from the brain of a mom, yet both wrote books This is bizarre. Cut 3.
And I was like trying to find words, and they would just, nothing would come up. And I was like, I actually don't know who I am anymore. I like don't have vocabulary. I don't know how to communicate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
And actually now that I'm in my process of writing the book now, I was thinking like, how do women do this when they have children? Like, this is impossible. And then I thought of you, and I was like, well, she fucking did it.
I
So
was
I'm
so
gonna fucking do
tired.
it.
I
So
almost
thank
did.
you.
I almost didn't do it.
It's 3 chapters are just the word like. It's a 5-chapter book.
If that dumb fuck can have a kid, I can.
Oh,
If the apocalypse,
Wait, I do want to point out something about their book. Anybody have a guess as how many books Julia Fox sold? Anybody want to guess?
Oh, do you know the answer to that? Because I'm
looked
going
it up.
through her book with Blind Mike. We're doing a bonus thing. We're 4.5 hours into her book. She's still 16 years old. Her memoirs are fucking ridiculous.
and she can't remember anything.
She remembers everything.
that's because she can't change if she tried.
I know. Well, she doesn't want to. Come on. When you're that
How many copies did she sell of her book?
10,680, which is pretty lousy considering the amount of publicity that whore
Yeah.
gets. It's currently 36,931st on Amazon, which is slightly above Emily Ratajkowski's book at 41,000.
Does that count the audio-only downloads?
I believe so.
I bought a book, everybody! I bought a book.
You're
I'm part of that.
complicit. You're complicit. Cancel that man.
Why would you have? This is. Oh boy. This is what shooters have read to them to give them motivation. Oh, boo all you want, wouldn't you? After this, at least turn it on yourself.
That's how I felt earlier today.
All right, if the apocalypse happens, which one will survive? Only one. Let's see which one.
If the big one hit or whatever, like I'd die. I think I'd die.
What do you mean the big one hit?
Like the apocalypse happens,
like the real
and I'm just like gotta like fucking survive.
Yeah,
I need to
yeah.
like get some more skills. Honestly, I'll go to the same school as Valentino's.
I think I'd honestly do okay.
I feel like you would too.
I do, because like
'Cause you
I'm
look-
just that bitch.
You're
Like, I'll just
scrappy,
activate. Yeah,
yeah.
I'll activate if I'm in like survival mode. Like there is nothing I won't do, to like make sure that we're all collectively good.
Honestly,
Just blow everybody.
Shut the fuck up. She's more frightening than any post-apocalyptic monster, right? Look
Julia
at her.
Fox just confirmed she's a cockroach. I knew it.
She's like, I have so many candles.
So, Julia,
I do want to point out, too, didn't she say she wants her kid to learn life skills like
Yeah.
farming and changing a tire because she never did? I'm like, what? Why, life skills? How do you
Well,
not?
the apocalypse, you'd have to change a tire or two.
Exactly,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And farm.
We'll be eating good in about 8 months, kids. Don't worry about it.
I'll teach you how to do nothing I've learned.
But they grew up in New York. What kind of farming are they doing?
Urban.
Touche.
Yeah.
Good point.
it gave me great confidence in the educational system that I did not have to find out that everyone told Julia she was not college material. So what did she do to prove them wrong? Let's find out.
You're never going to go to college. You're never going to, you know what I mean? Like I literally had teachers actually say that. Like, well, you're not going to
So
college,
fucked
so
up.
who cares, right?
Jesus.
So it was kind of like, I'm going to go to prove to everyone that like I can do it if I
And that
want
they
to.
were wrong.
Yeah, and that they were wrong
Yeah,
about me.
yeah.
So I went to community college and I did the whole thing and then I went to the new school for like a semester and I was like, oh wait, this is such a scam. Like
She dropped out.
So do any of these teachers who told her she wouldn't go to college, do they feel bad? Like, oh shit, we were wrong about this woman.
Yeah,
don't think
she's
so.
a genius.
Yeah. How did we get it so wrong?
I like how she's dressed like Michael Jackson's chimp.
Emily now is getting an education. Let's find out how in cut 7.
Oh no. Is this 7-6, right? Yeah.
Oh, is it 6?
I majored in art at UCLA and like did a year there and was like, wait, what? Like I'm gonna be in so much like debt.
I know.
This is insane. I'd like just started working, like making enough money to pay my college tuition bills, and I was like, what am I even doing this for? And then I dropped out.
Oh, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense because I'll go to a restaurant, I'll order all this food off the menu and it tells me the price on it, but then I get the bill at the end, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pay for this now? I had no idea.
Now, the real reason she dropped out out, Drew. I don't know if you caught this, but she said, she gets to college and all these kids are doing drugs and partying and having a great time because they were such nerds in high school. She said, I got that all out of my system when I was 16 in high school. It's like,
Listen, we don't have to blame her for that.
What are we judging now for drug use?
As a child, some people just do it early.
All right, I think this is the clip you were talking about. This is how
She didn't get education yet.
Yes, so there is education that's still happening. Thank God.
But I'm getting a lot of my education from TikTok.
Yeah.
I love it
I
so
know,
much.
I know.
I love seeing your TikToks. They bring me so much joy. And honestly, this is something I want to talk about. There was that one TikTok that said that we were tethered.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, and it's so crazy because I texted you 2 weeks. I first of all believe that 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're definitely tethered.
Totally.
It's really bizarre. I texted you 2 weeks ago
it's
or
like
something.
we're on parallel paths, but they're different,
Yes.
but they're like it's still
It's
kind of the
honestly
same
makes
wave.
me believe in magic and I don't know, reincarnation and.
So it's funny because I get my education from Pornhub. So I'm also still
is
learning.
it Julia Fox's Pornhub? Because it was specifically Julia Fox's TikTok.
Oh, definitely not. No one wants to see Julia Fox naked. It's a nightmare.
Well, she doesn't want you to see her naked either.
She hates guys, which
Yeah.
is great. Good for me.
She hates sex, too. We'll find
Yeah.
out later.
Yes.
But I wonder, when they were discussing the books they wrote, this might be a conversation Hunter S. Thompson and Truman Capote, for example, have had before. Let's see how they discuss it.
I really always wanted to do it, and I thought that it would be easier, but I found that my memory is so unreliable that it feels more like an investigative journalism moment.
Because it's memoir. You're writing about your experiences.
Exactly, but
Okay.
I really want to stay true to the facts, I'm also writing about other people that were in my life. Obviously, I've
Right.
changed their name and the descriptions and whatever.
They do that at the end too. They have legal come in
Okay,
and then
comb
you'll-
through it.
So you
Okay,
shouldn't worry
good.
about it too much.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just really want to make sure that everything is
Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But I mean, books are subjective.
Yeah.
It's your memory, it's your POV, it's your experience. I feel like you should just write that shit.
I know, but I would hate someone coming out and being like, "That's not what happened."
Yeah.
You're an author.
Well, when I wrote, I remembered, and I was blackout most of the time. But if you were listening to this audio, you'd assume it's just one person talking, right?
Just schizophrenic in the mirror.
There's no way.
I thought it sounded like two seasoned authors.
Yes.
What's so crazy about that clip, and I'm going to keep that for the next time I'm with Blind Mike. So we've been going through her book, and when she's 5 years old, she remembers conversations and looks that people gave each other during the conversations. Like, it is a novel. It is fiction. There's nothing real about it at all.
No, she just doesn't remember that conversation because she forgets everything. She's a mom.
She can't even act like she's not a sociopath here for 2 seconds.
No.
They're not even listening to each other. Except for the part they can jump in and go, yeah. Me too.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Cut 9, this is weird because both of them point out that men have helped them get very far in life, but Julie doesn't like men. Let's hear why.
I pretty much, in my teens, learned that I was a commodity and that I can get money or resources from men.
Being a commodity is not a good thing. I don't think she knows what that word means. Yeah. I was a widget. I was a unit.
Yeah. I also thought she didn't like men because of the 2 black eyes.
So then it just became this game of, okay, how do I become more desirable so I can get more money and I can be like that bitch and
be powerful.
Yeah, and turning, but it's still powerful through them though. It's still them giving me the power. It's not my own power, So it's a humiliating kind of position to be in.
If only men would just turn over all their power without demanding anything in return.
Well,
It'd be
I like
perfect.
that she goes, I use men for money. He's like, that's so powerful. Yeah. It's like the opposite of that.
You know what having no power as a man gets you? Lots of pussy. Women love a powerless bitch.
Hey, Senator John sued me for $850,000. You want to go out sometime? Not a good pickup line.
But then they give her everything and she's humiliated.
Yeah.
Let's find out, do you want more kids?
But do you want more kids?
The only time I think about having more kids is just if I'm like, oh, I don't want him to be lonely. I want him to have like a buddy in life, you know, to go through life with.
But it's so much work.
Yeah, but it's so much work, and I'm like really doing the work. I'm not, you know, so it's like, I wouldn't be able to do it right now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of love our little like bond we have, just me and him.
Yeah.
They've also done studies, and only children have higher IQs.
I'm an only child.
Well, there goes that study.
There's an exception to every rule. We can all agree. She was so proud of herself. She's like, oh my God.
I actually just pulled that cut because the vocal fry was just
awful.
Incredible.
I don't want him to get lonely because he has a conceited mom and no real person in his life.
And no father.
Yeah.
All right, cut 11, we're going to find out there's almost no information available on childbirth. This is crazy.
That's
Tell you
wild.
nothing.
They won't tell you anything.
It's crazy how much they don't tell you. Like, I feel like I was just like learning as I was going, and like I didn't know that your vagina could tear to your asshole. You know, I didn't know that like he might not latch, he might not want, or that I might not produce enough milk for him.
Yeah.
Like,
That was the hardest shit for me.
mind
It was
blowing.
after.
Yeah, like there was just so many things that I was like, damn, you know, I wish that we were a little more transparent about what this is actually like.
Well, that certainly doesn't make your vagina sound very appealing.
Or her asshole, for the record.
Right, no. I don't want anything to do with any of that
I
part.
don't want to be nowhere near that area.
I guess there's no books on childbirth?
No, there's no way to know what might happen.
You know what she could have just listened to her doctor every time she went in, but that's not really an option either.
We're going to find out she literally does the opposite of what her doctor tells her to do. We have a clip coming up.
I didn't know that it would hurt or that your vagina would open up and a baby would come out.
Did you know your birth canal is also your vaginal canal? Did you know that?
I had no idea. Did she mention milk? Like she wasn't aware of that part? She said,
Right.
So your breasts make milk? And I was like, what the fuck?
I'm just squirting at people on the subway. I didn't know my baby needs this? Whoops.
All right, we want more stuff that they refuse to tell pregnant women about childbirth. This is terrible. It's fucked up. Cut 12?
No.
It's brutal the way you smell after birth. I don't know if that happened to you, but like 2 weeks after, like my hormones like shifted, and I would wake up from sleeping and be like in a cold sweat and just smell insane.
Oh my
It's scary. It was so scary. My girlfriend had a baby like a month, actually around the time Valentina was born, and she was like, I just want you to know, like, you're gonna smell really bad at one point. And then it happened to me. I guess it didn't happen to you, but
I
even
don't
my
remember
dog,
that.
my dog was like, bitch, get away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a lot.
No, I didn't have that, but I did. So my tear in my vagina,
Back to that. All right.
they said like, don't touch it, it'll just heal on its own. But I was like, wait, that's gross. Like, I'm gonna put hydrogen peroxide on it every day.
Okay.
And because I did that, the wound wasn't healing and then got infected. No. Yes.
You guys,
Stupid fucking blabbermouth!
I think you're forgetting that she went to one semester of college. She knows more than the doctor.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why wouldn't you dump something that's not a healing agent all over your vagina?
So I put salt and vinegar potato chips on it. Didn't work.
I just rub leaves on it the natural way every night.
She was talking about how bad she smelled.
Yeah, there's a reason why you stunk so bad. You were infecting your vagina.
Put some pants on. It might help.
Also, her kid's name is Valentino. That's a shock.
These two ladies also agree that the traditional man-woman-child family just doesn't work. It's crazy.
I was thinking about it, and I just think that like this mother, father, children structure, I feel like people are really starting to not like it.
I agree.
I feel like a lot of things are kind of shifting, and I would not be surprised if maybe a trend started occurring where, you know, girls just have a baby with like their gay bestie or just a guy that is a friend who also.
Hold on.
That's abuse.
The two scenarios both include a male figure.
Yeah.
We don't like the nuclear family. What if there's just another guy that we didn't fuck yet?
Yeah, but he's gay, so he doesn't like it.
They want gay kids. Come on.
Yeah, no, we
just
learned
wants
that.
kids, and then they kind of just raise him more like as a group setting type of
Totally normal.
situation, like kind of how we did.
Yeah, a group setting, like a mom and a dad. You know, this group setting.
Siblings and aunts and uncles.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, you want to play catch? Sorta.
What kind?
Back in caveman times.
I mean, I know some adult people who were like basically from that situation. Like their dad was gay and their mom was like turning 40 and was like, I want to have a kid, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
And they have like a really balanced like outlook on life. And I mean, my best friend is living with me right now, so we fully co-parent, like Sly, and I like wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I mean, that's the dream.
Spending time with like
Yeah.
another woman and just like how much I don't have to like ever tell her. Like our instincts are so aligned. Like when you are living with a man and you're taking care of a child,
Oh
you
my
have
God, they
to
do
tell
everything.
them.
Yeah, they never get it right.
It's so
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah, with a man, their periods never sync up. It's crazy. It sucks.
I like that they're so progressive. They're like, we should do this like they did in caveman times.
Yeah, caveman always wanted the gay guy to raise the child.
Right, yes. It's written all over the walls. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Do you know how long it's been since the blurred lines video? I didn't want to fuck this chick anymore. That's all I wanted to do when that video came out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh.
She's talked her way out of that.
Yes. I can't even jerk off to this woman anymore. I do. I'm just kidding. I do. In my fantasy, she doesn't talk.
Cut 14, men are so awful to these two models. It's weird. I mean, they're both models, and yet men are terrible to them.
Makes sense.
They don't really need them except for... Cut 14.
And I was saying like the only problem for me is sex. I like sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I don't. Like, I can go without. I'm
Of course
like, so
not.
good.
And we were talking about that. It really made me think about actually like Marilyn Monroe, because she did not like sex either.
Yeah.
And I think when you're sexualized so young,
Yeah.
people think you're really sexual.
Absolutely.
And you were saying that that's always been a thing, and
Yeah.
you were a dominatrix and everything, but that doesn't necessarily.
I'm really desensitized to sex too.
Yeah.
Like it's not like thrilling for me, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't excite you.
No, like I want to like take ayahuasca and like see God, you know? Like that
You're like,
to me is
that's the
thrilling.
thrill.
Yeah, like to me
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Like just having it just seems so like trivial to me. Like I probably won't even come because they don't know how.
They don't know how.
And it's
Like, what are you
gross.
getting from it?
Yeah.
Could it be too much mileage on that thing? Is that why it's
I think
desensitized?
she's already fucked everybody in her teens, right? There's no one left to fuck.
Also,
I would have sex with her just to see her look sad.
if she is taking ayahuasca, I could see why she wouldn't want to have sex when she's puking and shitting all over the place. Not really a sexy time.
And you're telling her you're God?
Yeah, right.
All right, we do have a couple more cuts. Emily hates the idea that her little boy could learn to be tough.
Oh, no.
Makes me so sad thinking about like somebody trying to toughen them up, you know?
Yeah, I know. And that's where the patriarchy hurts men, you know, because I feel like men are just these like really repressed individuals that really have never, like, even think about like women's fashion and then men's fashion, you know, like there is great men's fashion, obviously, but it's not like, you know, the way that women play around
Yes.
and can express themselves.
Oh, gay guys.
Yep.
They like fashion.
They like gay guys, is what they're attracted to, which is going to be very lonely.
Yeah, we need to all dress like Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element.
Finally, Julie hates all these sexist men, of course. Doesn't need them. She just wants to be a rock star, and it might happen. Check it out.
The irony is that this entire podcast is the most sexist podcast I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
They fucking hate men.
No man can make them come.
And then they're talking about sexist people.
I know some cool people, like my friend Jack Donahue, like he was in Salem. I feel like he could definitely come up with like a cool, I don't know, I'm gonna bother him some more about
I could
it.
also just imagine you performing, like performance art being your thing.
It would be all about the performance.
When you said rock star, I was like, yeah, obviously I can picture you writing songs, but I can picture you on stage, like performing music more than anything. I'll be in the back with the like tambourine.
The Partridge Family.
They'll be sewing up high knob, I'm sure.
Julia said she had written a movie script too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Her and her friend wrote a movie script, and it's about two young ladies getting wild and drinking. And I believe Emily Ratajkowski said, "Oh, is it from really?" She goes, "No, I made it all up." I'm like, "No, you did it. That's your life." But I don't see that movie coming out anytime soon, or her second book she talked about writing, or her TV show she was going to do.
She has a kid, Mark. It's very
that's right, I
difficult.
forgot.
It's hard.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, having one child and 6 nannies, it's pretty all-consuming.
Even though at one point she said she likes to take a month off at a time. I'm like, what? When do you work?
Well, there was an Instagram or TikTok she put out that we talked about on WATS.
Where she gets her education.
Correct.
University of TikTok.
Yes. And so she's raising this kid in Manhattan in this small apartment. And she's talking about how like it's great because the mice eat the crumbs that he leaves. They're living in filth and rodents. And she's got a toddler. Like this can't be a good way to grow up.
What a great catch they
What a
both
great
are.
mom.
Yeah.
What a full-time mom she is.
Your kid has black plague and scurvy.
And scurvy? We've never seen this before.
Who are these